Hello there, Sorry from 17 once again. This is my Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise Coliseum battles, and we're taking on a max level Ash the Tranquil, who is of course a palette swap of Toki, I believe. This is a difficult fight, and the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to be very aggressive and dodge around him and hit him from behind. But doing that involves a lot more timing and a lot more understanding of the fight, so instead I'm going to show you a really strong defensive technique against this boss, which involves running around him, baiting his hits, and then punishing them as I just evidenced in the video. Whenever he goes into heat mode, the strategy ceases to work consistently, so I don't do it. And instead, I'm just going to run away from him and wait for him to extinguish his buff. Toki, when he's in his buffed form, can dash cancel almost every move he has and do all kinds of ungodly roll chases and ridiculous rush down. It's really dangerous, so the safest thing to do is to just wait it out. There are two things you can do here, guys, that will make this a little bit more expedient if you want to be more aggressive. You can punish his taunt, but know that he has a taunt counter that he can sometimes do. You can also get distance from him and do the charge move that's like TN, where you focus the burst energy and fire a big wave of heat that Rao does. And that can be pretty good too, and it's good damage, but if the boss iframes through it, they'll hit you because you can't move afterwards too quickly. But the problem here is the same problem as fighting Toki when he's leveled up in the training area. He's able to go into heat mode at will, and towards the end of the battle when he gets weaker, he'll do it all the time. But did you see just then? That is an example of me trying to punish this boss. He cancelled immediately out of his animation, punished me, and I had to flip away to get out of damage. That's the reason why I'm showing you this passive strategy, because it's just not worth it, guys. And you might be thinking, well, Chris, I can dodge the moves and I can do these hits and I just stay really close and get behind him and I think it's easy. And it can be, I agree, if you know what you're doing. But if you don't, it can be a nightmare, and that's the problem, you see. The computer has the ability to read your input and immediately react with the perfect counter. They do this consistently. It's beautiful to watch. It's bullshit and it's not fair, but it's very interesting from a fundamental programming perspective. So when you press a button to punch the boss and it dodges you, and then it goes to punch you and you dodge it and you go to punch it and it dodges you, you used skill. All it did was read what you did and reacted. Like, you were way more impressive than the computer. The computer just 0, 0, 1, 0, and it fucked you up. Whereas you actually had to react and time the button press and get that counter. So when you do it, it's great. When they do it, it's annoying. But that's the end of him. Thank you for watching. I hope these strategies are helping if you don't have the levels, the damage, or the skill with the game to get rid of these people in a different manner. But thank you all for the support, and you take care now.